It is a Thursday evening at Nagarchi Pir Dargah in Jaipur, roughly 20 kilometers from the Gir forest. The air is thick with devotion. A ceremony called Loban is in progress, with the echoes of musical instruments originating from a distant continent, reverberating through the shrine. The Dargah's caretaker, known as the Mujawir, moves through the shrine, enveloping it in a dense cloud of frankincense smoke. On Thursdays, the Dargah comes alive with devotees, each carrying a multitude of wishes, seeking mental peace, professional success, or safe childbirth. Some come to express their gratitude for fulfilled desires, offering flowers, coconuts, and sacred attire in reverence. Nagarchi Pir Dargah houses the tomb of one of the many saints of African origin revered along India's western coast. The majority of the faithful at Nagarchi Pir are Siddis, a unique community of Indians of African descent. Adjacent to the Dargah lies a humble Siddi village with simple homes lining narrow streets. Despite the visible poverty in their village, the Siddi community takes immense pride in maintaining the Dargah, ensuring it remains a sanctuary of peace and solace. Notably, the Dargah also attracts non-Siddi devotees drawn to its spiritual aura and the promise of healing. Nagarchi Pir is a key node in a unique yet largely overlooked African sacred geography along India's western coast. These shrines, dedicated to saints and saviors of African descent, symbolize hope, protection, and miraculous healing. They are syncretic spaces, uniting people from diverse backgrounds. As anthropologist Neelima Jayachandran observes, the stories of these shrines are reimagined and reinvented by stakeholders to suit contemporary purposes. Studies suggest that villages near these shrines helped uprooted African-descended communities form a fraternity of fakirs. Their distinctive rituals, coupled with their unique physical features, became associated with potent healing abilities. Music and dance are integral to the lives of the Siddhis. Among the Siddi community in Gujarat, ritualistic music and dance are collectively known as Goma or Siddhi Dhamal. Interestingly, Goma shares similarity with Ngoma, the ritualistic dance and music accompanied by drumming that remains prevalent in Africa, particularly among Bantu-speaking communities. In Karnataka, the Siddi community engages in different dance forms. They celebrate festivals dedicated to saints and ancestral deities, as well as occasions like weddings, childbirth, and ancestral remembrance ceremonies through traditional dances such as Fugidi, Thamam, Dolki, and Sikmo. Notably in Karnataka, Siddhis follow diverse religious traditions. However, dances like Dhamam transcend these differences and are practiced by Siddhis regardless of their religious affiliations. Central to all these music and dance forms is a deep reverence for ancestor saints, a unifying element across the community's cultural expressions. The week traveled along India's western coast to explore sacred spaces dedicated to these saints of African origin, uncovering the stories and legends surrounding them. These shrines stand as a symbol of dignity for Indians of African descent and contribute to a historical narrative of belonging in India. To read the full story, pick up the latest issue of The Week.